So I got. Yeah. So for the English people, LienkMetSnienk, don't try it. Just say Link. That's fine as well. Behind me, I got KeesApenvlees.
My name's Kees.
Yeah, and I got Kapitein Cactus as well. So we're doing a glitchless any percent. What that means is we try not to glitch the game, which is quite hard for this game because it's broken in all places.
True.
So bear with me. We might get a few glitches here and there. For an official run, you can submit it, but we're not going to do any glitches that actually help. So we're going to see. It started with a cutscene of about 2 minutes. It's basically the introduction of the movie. Nothing really special happens, so I'll just let it take it away, and then we can introduce it a little bit further, I think.
Yeah. It's an unskippable cutscene. So every time you reset, you need to watch 2 minutes of this.
This is awesome. This is the best part of the run.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of interesting that the PC version has like the black and white version, or more monochromatic, I guess. But I think the GBA version has like a full colored version of the same cutscene.
Correct.
The only thing I have to do during this cutscene is remember to hold S at the end. It saves about 0.5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it moves the camera in the next cutscene a little faster, which saves like a second.
So that's basically a thing that's happening a lot in this run. If you hold backwards, for some reason the camera just moves faster. For most parts, it's just a time save. Some parts you can actually start walking earlier, so that kind of helps with going faster.
Some parts it's just like a second or maybe half a second. There are parts where it's like 10 seconds or even more.
Yep.
To purchase a most unusual list of school supplies.
The start is not that exciting in terms of tricks, just walking, jumping. Basically most of the game. Good to know about this game in comparison to Harry Potter 2 on PC is that there's still tank controls, so hold forward and stare is about what you can do. You cannot move sideways.
Yeah, the controls are very limited.
As well as spell casting. Every time you cast a spell, it's basically a second of standing still. So you kind of want to limit it as much as possible.
A most painful death.
And now I think it's just the movie introduction for the most part. Typically, the fastest language to run is in Norwegian, but the installer broke on our laptop, so I had to grab my PC for this.
We have to make do with the American
version. Yeah, there's slight differences as well. The American version, I think it's from earlier in development actually, but I'm not quite sure. There's parts where it's going to be really late into the game, but there's going to be
hold backwards.
Yeah. I'm doing it, holding ass. Don't worry about it.
Okay, finally, let's go.
There we go.
Take a good look at Dumbledore, by the way. He's got some amazing drip. For some reason, he has it in this scene.
Yeah, I think it depends on what version you have installed as well. Yeah. I've had times where on an old PC...
Yeah, look at those glasses.
Really nice.
Damn.
Damn. That's some real drip. His beard's also attached to his clothing. It's the same, like, one texture thing.
Gotta love these old games.
Yeah.
Only this morning.
I think we're gonna do a tutorial now for how all movement works. We're gonna go as fast as possible through that.
Yep.
A nasty horde of
I think Ron Weasley is about to come pick us up.
Off to your lessons. Don't be late.
I think we're gonna go to class first with Ron and Hermione, but maybe not Hermione.
We might skip her, we might not.
We're gonna skip her, she's gonna skip class.
This is already 7 minutes into the game when we go to the Fiplendo class. In regards to spells, you learn a few more than Harry does in the movie. About, what is it, 4 more?
Hello, Harry.
Since Harry doesn't cast actually in a movie, first one.
You have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
I'll see you later in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Good luck, Harry.
Thanks, Ron.
There we go. The tutorial.
Kind of funny you get stuck in the cutscene as well.
We're going to teach you how to climb.
Thanks.
Run to the bookcase and don't stop.
Here we go with the jump mechanic.
Above the bookcase is a Bertie Bott's Every Flavour bean. Collect all the beans you can find and meet us in the
Some
next
nice
room.
facts about Fred and George. Fred is the one with the F on the shirt, and George is the one with the G.
Are you sure about that one?
Yeah, I think. Not?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Got me doubting, because I thought in Norwegian it was like Fred and Frank.
Exactly,
For some reason.
and then they still have the F and the G under, under sweaters. Yeah. So it's kind of it's kind of messed up.
Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across.
It's going to be a jump scare in a few moments.
Yeah, so viewer discretion.
Is it why?
And meet you there.
We need to
Watch
collect
out,
all
watch
these
out,
beans.
watch out.
To,
Here it comes.
Oh,
Ah!
oh, let's go.
That's
Good
Peeves
jump.
the poltergeist.
So you can jump around them as well. I'm quite quite bad at that, so you can also tank the hit. That's fine as well. What you want to do is have a jump before this cutscene starts, and then you're a little bit faster. But what you also don't want to do is don't fall. So that part we got down. That's the most important part. Otherwise, you have to run around again and go up again.
And here we hug the wall. Yeah, nice. So we skip Fred and George here, who talk to us if they
Yeah, so you
if we get too close.
skip another cutscene. We have to collect 25 beans. Otherwise, we cannot progress here. Oh,
One more, the pink one. Yeah,
always pink?
yeah, it is.
Okay, actually didn't know that one.
And then I think, yeah, then we buy the card.
Talk to Fred.
Oh.
He's the one with the wizard. Thanks, Harry.
Fell on the wrong one.
I can't without you.
It's the only time in the game we collect the beans. After this, it's all
yeah.
accidentally.
You've earned it.
So there are wizard cards as well. In any percent, you don't need any of them. So we're not going to pick them up because the animation is really long.
Secret exit above the bookcases to
But they're
get
quite
your
cool. You
first
can
snack.
collect them, and at the end of the game, you get like you can see them all. But we don't see any of them.
That was the tutorial. Now we're going off to our first class.
So I'm going to show you how you can actually talk to Hermione. Maybe, who knows? No, we first talk to Draco Malfoy. The movie's a bit scrambled. It just follows the same plot, but
I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect. These are my fellow Slytherins.
Paid attention. You already saw Hermione in the background.
yeah, she's standing to the right here.
She will talk to us about the Flipendo class.
Yeah,
which,
she's just really excited about the class, I think.
You can dodge her, which you
gonna
will see
skip her.
in a moment.
Hopefully, because
Oh,
I kind of forgot where that trigger was. So last time I
She got
checked
left
it.
outside.
Yeah, she just gets.
Nice.
She actually
Beautiful.
is forced to skip class. Poor her.
and that was the Hermione skip.
There you go. So spell learning in this game is like a drawing game. I hope my mouse actually cooperates. Sometimes it doesn't, and it just jumps all over the place. Welcome to old games. So I'm gonna take it a little bit slower than I would like, but this should be fine.
Yeah, you need to 50%. Yeah.
Oh, way too much.
Close.
That was a shaky effort, Mr. Potter.
And normally you have to like keep improving, but doing it once you already learned it. So zesmentaliteit for the Dutch people at home. That's what we're going for. So we just want to click as fast as possible. There's a little bit of RNG here. We got good lines. We can get different lines depending on what the game decides. I think it can save about 7 seconds if you get bad lines. It can be 7 seconds longer. If you get good lines, it can be 7 seconds shorter. But in general, there's a little bit of a range what happens, the lines. Here's the dreaded kettle skip is coming up.
The cauldron skip.
It's a cauldron, that's a good word.
Aim the flipendo spell. Release the button.
It's a really big skip. I think you need to walk
Try it on that
really.
barrel.
It's a really reset point if you miss this one.
Yeah, it's basically where I reset every time. It's not really a precursor for... there's another cauldron skip further along. It's kind of like this one, but not entirely.
Cast your flipendo spell at the switch on the wall.
So basically, Flipendo is your Swiss Army knife. You can use it on everything. You use it for everything. No spoilers, but in the end, it's going to be the most important spell in general. All the others are more puzzle related.
You're trying to jump here to the edge. Okay, it's kind of tricky. Oh,
you
nice,
got it.
beautiful.
This saves about 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, otherwise you have to walk all the way
More,
around
yeah.
and do the same flipendo. So the bridge that just turned, you can follow it down 2 routes basically. And we don't want to follow it all the way around. So that's nice that it actually happened.
Yeah. So you have to go straight if you missed it, and now you can just go.
So what I
straight
did,
here?
if you jump on a sloped edge in this game, you jump a little bit higher. It's going to be important later on, not right now. You also have to be careful doing it at every point, because if it's a slope that changes to a flat surface and you jump over there under the right frame, you get a super jump and you fly across the room, and that's not allowed in Glitchless. So gotta be a bit safe about it.
These safe books are usually kind of for scared, cowardice people.
Why are you looking at me? Yeah, I know why you're looking at me.
But yeah, in a run like this, it's probably good to pick some safe books up just in case, or else you're gonna do the whole level over again.
Yeah, fun part about these 2 flipendo casts. The left one you have to aim, and the other one is an auto cast, or at least it kind of locks onto it. So it's a bit faster to take the left one first, and then just pray you have your mouse in the right direction for the second one.
Cast your flipendo spell on this block to knock it out of the way.
So here, the first example of a hyper jump is coming up. So a jump from a sloped edge.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So if you jump from a sloped edge, you jump higher, so you can skip like an entire block.
Wow, that was crazy clean.
I'm gonna do a scared safe book here, because otherwise we have to do the entire level again. I've been known to fail this. It's basically just walking and steering, but sometimes I
Nice.
want to walk and steer too much, or you can jump and it's a little bit faster because you skip a climb. Nope, that one I haven't quite gotten down yet. So there's another hyper jump here, which I kind of failed, which is fine. It's just a climb, so it's every climb is about a second time loss. The game, as you can see, I think we have a 1 hour 45 minutes estimate to be a bit safe. About 1.5 hours, I think, is kind of the average now. So every second doesn't really count as much, but every second does count because it's a speedrun and want to go fast.
This is kind of a good pace, actually.
Yeah, I think the pace is actually quite okay. I think the pace from intro was fine as well, so... I'm doing this a bit slower, or this a bit safer. Because if you can't... there's moving blocks and you cannot hang on to them, so... If you fail to jump, you kind of just die and have to start over. We took the active save book, so it's not completely messed up at that point, but you'd rather not.
Nice, nice. This the final part. Now we're going to the gnomes.
Yeah, and then it's on to the next level. How many levels are there? I've never counted them. Quite a few.
It's like 20.
Case is calculated. What? Yeah, don't look at me. Yeah, I think about 20. About 20. Yeah.
Good one.
Actually.
Yeah, I never counted, but some levels are counted double. If you go into debug mode, you have a level select option. That's really handy to practice the game. The game has built-in save states as well in the debug mode, so that's cool.
Those gnomes are so nasty.
Yeah, the texture is kind of... I run high textures now. I used to run it in lower texture quality, so they're a bit cleaned up, but yeah, they look kind of weird.
Gryffindor. Now, get to broomstick practice before you're late.
Yeah, that's actually a good pace. Yeah, 13:25. I think I got in my PB. I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But it's decent pace.
We're onto flying lesson now after this cutscene.
Yeah. So this is kind of hard. There's like rings you have to fly through, and the controls are kind of janky. Basically, when you're flying, you can slow down. That's a button we don't use, and you can speed up. That's a button we press all the time. So if you press this down, Harry goes faster. Sometimes you want to just release it for a little while just to make a corner, or make a bend. But in general, it's fine to just go full speed and hope for the best, basically.
Yeah, some of these have really tight turns. So it's kind of tricky to get this really smoothly.
Yeah, also fun to know. If you start speedrunning this game and you don't like flying, you can just walk away here and wait for the timer to run out. You always complete it. It's just slower not to.
Now we have the yellow rings. After these are the red rings.
Yeah.
And the red rings are...
I think the orange one first.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and they all start moving at some point. But the moving rings, for some reason, are way easier because they kind of move inside of you. So they move towards you, basically.
I do believe you have a natural talent for this.
By the way, Cactus, are you colorblind or not?
No. I'm just very simple.
I think we get red after this cycle.
So it's going a bit slow and steady.
Wins the race, I heard.
I've heard so.
But not in speedrunning.
It might win the race if you're doing it in a race. Like safe strats are not super stupid to go for. So here the thing in the back opens if you can fly close enough and you can get another wizard card. We don't want another wizard card, but 100% does want a wizard card or all wizard cards as well. Oh, now it opens.
Okay,
Yeah, if you get
opens,
close enough, then.
And that's the end here.
And clean.
There we go.
Barely
Perfect
mistakes.
score. 16 is okay. 16-10, I think it's fine.
I think we go on to the next class, which is given by Hermione.
Yeah, it's really weird because Hermione actually gives out house points for Gryffindor. I think there's like a conflict of interest, but I'm not sure about that.
A little bit arbitrary.
Yeah, it's the Alohomora spell.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
See Hermione, so she spawns. It's just instantly. Some scary stuff.
Some scary stuff. The Hermione jump scare. Exactly.
This is the symbol for Alohomora.
Any time for messages? Is it already? Was it already there? Because we got time. Yeah.
I literally just pressed the button.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
you're very alert. I'll give you that for this time in the morning.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everyone watching we are BSG Plus 2025. Want to give a quick shout out to some of our partners. NSG Spring 2025 in Norway. That's coming up on April 11th, running until the 13th. And UKSG Green 2025 in Glasgow, Scotland. That's running May 22nd to 25th. That's a 4-day event for the first time. So if you want to learn more about NSG, BSG, UKSG, just go on to, now I'm just going to call it Oengus. I've heard it called Ungus, I've heard it called Angus. OENGUS.io. That is a brilliant website telling you about all upcoming speedrunning events. And I also just want to remind people as well, since it is a new day, a new morning, we have a whole host of new donation incentives open. So exclamation donating chat, and if you can make a donation, please make sure you put it towards one of them, because I think, as I said, I'm just going to check my notes, I think we've opened 5 or 6 new incentives this morning, so plenty of things to put your donation to. But back to you, Link.
Cheers.
Secret bookcase.
Yeah. So they ask you to look for all the secrets in the room. There's basically just 2 items in the room. And now she's already gaslighting me into casting on the chest. You don't want to do that, any of that. You just want to move on. We don't like unlockables if they're not needed. We just want to cast Alohomora and move on.
And here we backwalk.
Yeah, so you can backwalk later as well. It doesn't really matter that much, but you want to backwalk into the next cutscene. If the camera moves a bit erratically, that's a good sign. So it kind of just jumps in the cut a bit earlier. So we don't have to listen to Flitwick for as long as in other cases.
It was a really quick Alohomora lesson, so now we're going to the third one.
The W.
The W. Wingardium.
Leviosa.
It's pronounced Leviosa.
Oh, there he goes.
He pronounces it wrong.
It's weird. Why does it work? Yeah, but it's good enough apparently. So
yeah.
Try going slightly faster this time.
So in the other language versions, Norwegian is the fastest, but in other language versions he doesn't really have that many spell lines. But in the English version he gets like he goes crazy on the flipendo and the Wingardiums and all the other stuff. Like a few voice lines. Sometimes he just starts yelling for no apparent reason. So if you notice it, that's just Harry being really excited about casting a spell, I think.
I can't wait till we go to Filch.
Filch, yeah.
Yeah,
Filch is gonna
talking
be,
about a guy who's yelling and moaning a lot. That's so weird.
in the Dutch version, he's like the creepiest, I think.
He grumbles a lot and like.
Well done.
Now comes another little skip where we jump the cauldron again.
Cauldron skip 2, but this one you don't have to knock over the cauldron. You can. It makes the jump a bit easier. But if you fail the jump, there's nothing really. No real problems.
It's safer to just take this one.
You
always gotta jump later than you think. That's the.
That's a tricky part. Yeah.
Let's go.
Basically, just the geometry of Harry and I guess the cauldron is kind of messed up. So the jump kind of changes. You kind of have to jump in the air. There's gonna be a different.
Oh, it's stuck.
There's gonna be different blocks later on in the game. When we get there, it's about 50 minutes into the game, which have like really weird shapes. So it's kind of hard to see where you can even stand. But we will show you. We'll show it when we get there. These are quite scary. I've been known to jump off them at the wrong time, so we'll see what happens with that one, with those ones. So now it's just this fun skip coming up, and then this level's already over. This is a bit of fluff, just walking around, playing the game.
Getting used to the blocks and blindly dropping this block, really nice.
So if you ever want to revisit this game and you want to speedrun it, I'd recommend getting into Glitchless first, because you actually get to because you actually get to play the game.
That's why we took the save book.
Yeah,
there we go.
Why you actually get to play the game, because in any percent there's a thing called brightness boosting. I won't demonstrate it because it's not allowed, but you basically just fly around the room and you skip most levels. And Glitchless is kind of just a chill run, comfortable to just playing it casually, sort of, but fast.
Quick turn, and there we go. We need to take this jump.
Let's go. Oh,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah. Easy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Damn.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we still got it.
That was it.
That's it. Yeah.
On to Peeves. And after that,
Neville skip. Neville skip is super inconsistent. We'll get to it when we get to it, because we got another cutscene coming up where we can talk through all the voice lines and make people annoyed, and that's nice.
I think the two skips we are most hyped about is the Neville skip and the potion skip. That's I think the
two main
second
ones.
to last game you get to play.
Yeah, potion skip I'm kind of inconsistent at these days, so I hope that's go well.
Oh, and here we're gonna somewhat skip.
Oh,
we still got it?
Oh,
yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it.
That's it. Oh, nice.
Another skip.
Technically, he's not even going through me. Okay. Technically, I kind of want to hit him earlier, but this worked as well, so that's fine. So we got Neville skip coming up. Fred and George are just going to annoy us a little bit more about more beans. We don't collect beans.
Yeah, so this is a conversation can end really quickly.
Yep.
Here we go.
He's the one with the wizard card.
So the owl drops information about how to play the game. I don't really care about it.
And there we go. Neville skip.
Neville skip, come on.
Oh.
No!
So there's basically a dot you can see in the carpet. You have to get the exact right angle and jump on the right pixel to skip Neville. Otherwise he's going to talk about this is Remembrance Stone, and we don't want to know about his stone. But there's also an option where you go to the other side, because Neville skip is really inconsistent and the cutscene is a bit shorter, I think about 5 to 10 seconds. But this cutscene is not that bad. After this we get Draco Malfoy. We kind of just want to jump past him. He's gonna throw... What are they even? Some kind of firecrackers, yeah. But like candy maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
It explodes.
I don't know what they are in lore either, so...
This is as far as
kind of a weird skip because you need to jump at the edge of the carpet and then release all your buttons. So Harry goes further than a certain trigger, and you get past him, and the cutscene starts where you walk through the door. Yeah,
And we got
perfect.
it. We got it.
So basically, there's 2 battles in this game where your control scheme just completely changed, or actually Peeves as well. So there's 3 of them. So at that point you can move sideways. That also helps with this skip. Now we get the first instance of our PC Hagrid, a different one than PS1 Hagrid. He's still kind of weird, but not as cool as PS1 Hagrid. But
Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed.
he's just kind of normal now. He's just a guy, just chilling.
But look at the hands.
Yeah.
The hands are awesome. They're glued together. Like Dumbledore's beard.
But he's not as great. I think there's also a PS1 Hagrid horror game that's been made, right?
What?
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
The herbology
Yeah?
lesson is just past
Dope.
Professor Sprout's garden.
Here we go with snail skip.
Yeah, so there's a new snail skip. I've been practicing it for quite a bit. But it involves a hyper jump, and then you have to do a few jumps that are also kind of crazy. I'm gonna try it once, just a hyper jump, just for show, but no. You have to jump like on small pieces of the fence, otherwise you have to move all the way around.
Yeah.
At this point you can flipendo these things and skip 2 other flipendos, or actually 4 other if all goes well.
Nice.
Nice.
We skip these flipendo casts now.
Oh. Oei.
But bit too scared there.
Skipped 1 set of the flipendos.
It's also a bit scary in the American version. So what you have to know about the European version and the American version, damage works differently. In the European version, if you take damage, you slightly move. And in the American version, you just have a full stop. The most notable difference, aside from being the game being a bit slower in terms of cutscenes. But otherwise, the European version is kind of a little bit more broken.
So if these plants hit you, you just instantly
You just
stand
stop.
still.
You just stop in your tracks. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Not that bad, but
That's why I usually play the EU version.
Yeah, you walk
Because
backwards.
that happens a lot.
exactly that. Yeah. At this point, it's basically just walking through some levels again. After this, another spell lesson. We can finally destroy these plants, which have been bugging us for about 20 seconds. We have to draw an onion, or something that's supposed to look like a flame. So
Here we go.
we have her take it away.
Today we'll learn the Incendio spell, which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants. Observe the correct Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and
Yeah, that's
follow the
definitely an
button.
onion.
Then
That's an onion.
release.
That's an onion.
That's not a flame. It's supposed to be, but hey, it's an onion.
50% all you need.
Yeah, I go for more, a bit more. And,
Too high.
Yeah. In a marathon setting, I don't want to go for like the exact optimal.
I thought we got 5 resets.
5
We get 5 resets for the
Right?
full game. Yeah, at the end, right?
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
I see Recold nodding, so thanks, Recold.
I'm not sure if you heard us, but that's another 10 hours of Harry Potter. So have fun with that one.
Goat Simulator will be in 8 now.
So we just got Incendio there. Now we can destroy plants. It's a few puzzles in here that use it, and further on in the game it's used a little bit, but honestly it's mostly for this level.
It's kind of a big level too. It has 2 big parts.
Yeah, it's also divided into 2 levels, right?
Yeah.
If you go into called debug mode. And normally you want to jump on the gnomes, but I don't think it works as well in the American version. Can try if it works. Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
still,
it's kinda
okay,
quick,
it kind of
yeah.
works. Yeah.
Nice.
So basically, you want to surf on the gnomes and get a little boost, so you move a little bit quicker.
Cast Incendio to wilt it. Good work. Now collect the challenge stars to complete your lesson. Away you go.
So it's basically just moving through the level. It's important to stay on the path here. If you move off the path, you get another cutscene. That's boring. We don't want boring cutscenes.
True.
It's also the first instance where we see Doxies. We're gonna introduce them a bit better later on. Now we're just gonna run past them.
It's
but the
also
way
a little skip.
Yep. So this is just oh. I think I normally jump off.
Also, a little fact about the level that we skipped before. On the path that we walked, if you normally walk on the grass, you see a few, I think, people getting
harassed by these Doxies. Yeah. So
it's also attacked by the tree. But now we're just gonna let him be with the tree. B1, my friend.
B1 with the tree. It's just Avatar.
Again, a little skip here where you cast through the gate.
Yeah, we don't want to do the level.
Yeah, otherwise you have to do a little puzzle at the side. I've never done that puzzle actually, so I wouldn't even know how it works. So if I cannot do the skip, we cannot finish the run.
But it worked.
But it worked.
And that was the first part of this Incendio class.
So now we got 2 more autocast Flipendos coming up, and then a few gnomes we don't really care about, so we're just gonna leave them be. In the European version here, you don't really need to do the second Incendio. In the American version, it's safer to do so because the plant wakes up again after a while. And if we get hit, you're gonna get stuck and get hit 5 more times. So dying wasn't part of the plan, so we're just not gonna do it.
Smart.
Thanks.
No problem, man.
So it's basically just move this block, and what you actually want to do is do as much casting during the cutscene, because if it's in the air, it goes through and it still works. So that kind of helps. What's coming up is another bit of jumping, bit of walking around, some plants which we don't like.
Here we get a big jump here.
Yeah, you can do it backwards as well, and then you're ensured you don't get a ledge grab, but you have to turn around again for it. Oh, I see we have a donation pending, so I'm gonna shut up a little bit and have it read. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We have €5 from Walter with the comment. Good luck, guys. And yeah, that sums it up quite nicely. Do you feel you need luck?
A little bit. It's not RNG heavy this game. It's mostly skill based. Just some cutscenes where we need luck for. So
awesome. Well, just a reminder as well. Thank you for that donation, and please do keep them coming in. Exclamation donate in chat gives you all the information. And just want to remind everybody again, we have opened a whole host of new donation incentives this morning. We have the Echo Point, excuse me, that was the last one. We have Sonic Colors Ultimate. In that one, you can choose between the original or the remix soundtrack. We have Wizard of Legend that allows you to choose what special ability the character will be equipped with. And yeah, so please, thank you for the donations and keep them coming. But if you want to see some crazy stuff happen, make sure that you put that donation towards one of our many, many new incentives this morning.
There you are. I hope you did well.
Thank you, Mike. Huge shout out to the
Niels Walter, I think.
Niels Walter, yeah.
World Champ Walter.
World Champ Walter.
Yeah, the one and only.
The one and only. We're gonna make him run this game soon, I think. So
yeah.
He should be getting ready. Should be taking notes. You can skip Hagrid here as well. I think it saves what 10-15 seconds.
I think a little less even, because
yeah, it's a really weird jump. It kind of takes a while before you get there, and you have to jump over the bush as well. So there's kind of weird hitbox there. But just talking to him, it should be fine as well. We got Draco Malfoy being annoying again, and we're gonna want to knock him off his broom. So that's what we're gonna do now. And after that, we get a new skip, or at least a more recent skip. I think when it was discovered about 2 years ago, I think. Where they discovered you can not play the level, which is always nice in the speedrun.
Give me back Neville's Remembrall, Malfoy.
But we'll get to it when we get to it, because it has a little bit of a setup.
Here we get the second flying part, where we need to get close to Malfoy, and then Harry starts to kick him. Oh, really fast.
Yeah, so you basically want to stay like kind of inside of him to keep kicking faster. Otherwise, you have like another part of the level which we don't get to see it except in this cutscene. If all goes well, which it did. It's a bit of a cutscene onslaught here. So now we get another cutscene of Neville, and then we get another cutscene of McGonagall. So nothing much happening.
After that, we go into the walking simulator.
Yeah. So I saw another donation coming in. So if you want to read that now, this is the perfect time for it.
No, that's not a new donation. I simply forgot to remove it.
Okay.
You caught me out, but I'm just. I will take the opportunity to say that in regard to donations, as I said earlier, exclamation donate in chat gives you all the information you need. But if you can't donate, please do consider dropping the channel either a follow, or if you have that delicious little Twitch Prime sub doing nothing, you can always drop that on BSG Marathon. Any support you can offer us is hugely appreciated. And I just want to remind people, earlier this, I think it was Tuesday, maybe, or we hit 10,000 followers on the channel, so that was absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you can't donate with money, any support you can offer us is massively appreciated.
That's huge, 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Big congratulations. Oh, and we just finished the cutscene. Well, perfect timing.
Yeah, that's exact time perfectly. So now we're gonna set up a little skip. We kind of gonna explain Doxy's storage. So if you move close to a Doxy, so the blue whatever thingamajig,
fairy.
I don't know what it's supposed to be, honestly.
Like an evil fairy.
Not the fairies from the second movie, so it's or the second book. If you want to be
Wings Club gone wrong, maybe.
Gone wrong. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna kill this wing. It is fairy. That's actually part of the this threat. If they are close to you, you can cast further. So now we're being chased. So now we can cast Flipendo anywhere we are, which you're going to use to snipe and turn the log, so we don't have to play the level anymore. Because otherwise you have to jump all the way around here and.
Yeah, you have to go through the entire level. Now we can jump on this log and try to snipe a Flipendo cast in the distance, so the log turns around.
It's a kind of a hard thing to aim at, because aiming in this game kind of fine.
Yeah,
I want to climb on this one and then move a bit to the middle, or as far to the end as possible. So we got a few bushes over here. And we want to snipe the Flipendo through it, behind it, and then...
Nice.
Yeah, we got it.
First try.
The lock turns.
Nice.
Yeah, and now it's basically just playing the level again.
Are we supposed to clap, by the way, before after every skip, or because I keep forgetting? There's gonna be a lot of clapping.
Only the fun skips.
Okay.
Potion skip, definitely.
Potion skip,
clapper.
yeah, that's gonna be a hype one.
Yeah, so I hope you like the Hermione cutscene, because that's where we're gonna lose the most time. We skipped her earlier in the game. She's gonna take a revenge for that one. So, but we'll get to it when we get to it. We keep hyping it up, so it's gonna go all right. Yeah.
Definitely, it's a really big skip, and it's at the end of the. Actually, it's like the final level. So it's if that doesn't succeed, you lose like 40 seconds every time.
It's only 40. I thought it
maybe
was
even more.
Yeah. Not quite sure anymore. It's basically every time you're about to get a PB, you just hope you don't get nervous at that skip, because it's just an instant run killer for the most part.
Yeah, pressure starts building towards it too.
Yeah, you get like the hardest level, and then you get like the hardest skip after that even. So, and there's a few trials in between, but I kind of always forget the trials are even there, because they're kind of just autopilot. So this is going to be the most casual level I think we're playing, with the least intricate skips. There's one snipe on a fire seed plant, and there's a few snipes on some rocks. But for the most part, it's just playing the game as usual.
Yeah, cutting some corners.
Cutting some corners, is walking around, being scared of a few snails. That's about it.
And trying to dodge doxies.
Yeah,
like
but this one I think I'm gonna snipe just to be sure. Otherwise, if you get hit by one of the snails, you're just kind of gonna die, which is not recommended.
Can we say hi, by the way, to the chat? Or do we usually, or can we say that?
Hi chat, hi
No,
chat.
looking at the chat, seeing who was in there.
Oh no, I don't think.
No? Okay.
I'm not sure, but
I can assure you there are people in chat.
Yeah, can I say hi to them? Or?
You just did, didn't you?
yeah,
No, they're like,
you completed that
Yeah.
one. You completed that side quest.
so I'm not gonna say hi to Niels Balta. I'm not gonna say hi to Geen Clear. I'm not gonna say hi to Dark HD. I'm gonna say hi to Lamprey. How you doing? Recalled in the chat. No way.
No way.
Moonbot, welcome that you are here.
Oh, this is actually does this count as a Doxy snipe? Yeah, it is. But it doesn't really matter. You can cast after as well. So this is just the level, which is quite a fun level actually.
Really beautiful level.
Yeah, it's kind of up there, and the music is really nice too. It's Jeremy Soul soundtrack.
Oh.
I got stuck there on the wall.
Don't clap.
No.
Not yet.
No, this is an intentional death. It makes the game faster. Don't worry about it.
Such a beautiful level. We
You
get
just
to play
have to
it
show
again.
it again.
The serenity of the music and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
Just
Jeremy
the scenery is so beautiful.
did this, yeah. So you kind of want to bump into the wall to get on that rock, otherwise you have to climb again, which still is faster than dying. But now I showed both, so that helps. It's a few spellcasts over here and just walking around in general. There's also going to be an introduction of a new enemy type. Gonna see very soon. But here we got a little snipe on this plant. So these seeds, these fire seeds, we have to collect for Hagrid. They need to cool down after they drop down, which is quite convenient since we have to watch this cutscene as well. So we do both at the same time. In general, multitasking is not allowed in Glitchless, but this kind of multitasking is not a glitched version of multitasking, so we can do it. This Doxy can be annoying, so I'm just gonna kill it. I'm still not sure what they are. They look a bit like the familiars from Rayman, I guess.
Get over it, Link. Get over it.
I'm not sure. Like, are they even mentioned in the books at that point?
I think they're like, you got Doxies and you got Pixies, and they're really similar.
Yeah.
I think Doxies are poisonous. I think
I
that's
thought
the
they were the
difference.
same thing.
No, there's a difference.
We actually studied for a Harry Potter
Yeah.
pub quiz, and Case focused on like all the magical creatures. So I think what's about 200 creatures you had to learn.
200?
No.
I thought
Only
it was
like
a unicorn
50.
with silver blood and that was it, right?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
fire crab. But at the time of the game's release, they only had the book to go by. So for some reason, it's a turtle. I don't know why.
Yeah, the fire crab is a turtle.
In the second game, they kind of got it right, but in this game, they're I don't know what they did, but it's a turtle. We're gonna see one more of them. I found out a while back you can actually get knocked off by him. I didn't know that. I was always scared of it, and then I saw it actually happen. So I might be able to demonstrate it as well, but I kind of don't want to. But if it happens, it happens. We got a few more Flipendo casts coming up. So we kind of want to hit these pillars and they fall down. I missed the last snipe. You want to do it a bit earlier because otherwise you have to wait for them. Waiting.
Yeah, it takes a while for him to drop.
So this happens. But casting in this game, aiming is quite hard. So this is another fire crab.
Definitely a turtle.
Definitely not a turtle.
Oh.
My input dropped there.
Yeah, I get that all the time too, man.
Yeah.
Must be the controller.
No, but actually no, this mouse might be dying. Maybe, I hope.
Oh, the mouse.
Nee, mijn run. But now we get to watch the beautiful level again, so that's nice, I guess. And we can have a last look at the crab. I mean turtle, what is it?
Noise is nice. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either. It's like, it sounds like a drake or something in other games.
How did they make that noise? I can't imagine just a voice actor making that.
Like a guy.
Somebody in the room like...
Who knows? We'll never figure that out.
Do you ever want a Dutch filch? Let me know.
that Dutch filter is actually really scary.
Yeah.
I think the Dutch version is like a minute longer than the English version, or at least a minute longer than the Norwegian version. It's like one of the longest versions.
Definitely slow.
Yeah, I think Japanese is the slowest, but that's an Unreal Engine 1 thing, where they can't render the characters properly, so they have to render them in each frame for the subtitles. Oh yeah, that's another fun backwalk. But they didn't really finish the stair animation, so Harry just kind of runs into it and has fun, I guess.
This is a really long cutscene, I think.
Yeah, it's one of the longer cutscenes in the game.
After this, we go flying again.
Doing?
Yeah, a little bit of Quidditch.
Good.
It's an interesting version of Quidditch as well. It's the same as the normal Quidditch, and the guy who catches the snitch wins, but we do it like in 20 seconds. So all the people who actually took the effort to come out and and look at what's happening kind of get screwed over. But that's just Harry being too good, I guess.
Better give Norbert his first feed soon.
That's Norbert right there. Like we know him.
Did you know Norbert is a female dragon? So it's kind of Norberta.
I mean, a name is a name, right? I don't know.
Do you have any other fun facts about mythical creatures or dragons?
No, when I see one, I will give one.
Okay.
There's not that many in this game, unfortunately. It's quite limited in its characters.
Ron is a mythical creature for me.
Gingers in general.
No, not that. What?
Hey, you said it, not him.
Norbert is a Norwegian ridgeback.
Yeah, that's
the species.
Yeah.
It's from Norway. And the game is fastest in Norway too, so it's maybe a sign. Maybe the developers thought about that when they translated it into Norwegian.
The fourth game, there's a dragon from Hungary, I think, right? So the Hungarian version would be fastest.
Ooh.
Fastest.
I think that hasn't even been tried yet, Hungarian.
Do we even have an installer for that one? I think we got most Scandinavian languages, but I mean, it should be released at some point. But
Hungary road trip.
It's probably tested, right? Because someone...
Probably, yeah.
Focus on the snitch.
Whoa,
and we got it.
Good.
Everybody can go home.
No. I don't know what he did there.
Is potion class after this?
Lumos first.
Oh yeah. Correct.
So you have to move. It's a really long walk through the castle. It's a great place to get lost in a casual playthrough because they're like, yeah, you go over there, but you have never walked through the castle at this point, like except for the first part when we meet Ron and Dumbledore. So it's a great place to get lost. We'll try not to get lost. I think I remember the route. Don't worry about it. But it might be when you do this for the first time, you kind of want to know where to go first.
You are fantastic.
Thanks, Hermione.
Something is troubling me, Harry. Ron and I heard strange noises outside.
This game, honestly, is pretty fun to run. For being like for the first time, if you speedrun, this is probably 2 hours or approximately. But if you do a lot of different things, like collecting things, just playing the level.
It's not really RNG dependent, so it's really easy to get into. Not a lot of resets.
It's very nostalgic for people as well, I think.
Dependo.
I think for a lot of people, it's going to be the first time they actually see Voldemort being being attacked by Harry in this game. So, but that's already way further into the game. We got Fred and George being up to no good again. So basically, in these cutscenes, typically it's like expected if you want to collect stuff that you follow them. We don't want to collect stuff and we don't want to follow them. So we just see them for a while and then we skip them again. There's a bigger skip coming up where we don't go with them on the elevator, but that's a bit further into the game. So here we're just moving up to the class. Have a few cutscenes. You can be really cool and walk on the railing here. It's a little bit faster maybe, but I don't think it's actually faster. It just looks cooler. But I'm not cool enough for that one yet. So.
And we will get a
quick
little cutscene.
Yeah. So we're gonna get introduced to Snape being potentially evil.
Menacing music.
Menacing music, Snape limping a bit. I'm actually surprised they animated that.
be like he's not being evil. I'm not gonna
Maybe-
spoil it, but if you go to I think like the Defense Against the Dark Arts, what he does to Potter in this game is pretty wild.
Well,
Yeah, you remember now.
Come on, Harry. Let's take
You'll
a
see
look
after
before
this.
Filch comes back.
yeah, we have to do first full
yeah.
level first. There's a new skip at the end of Lumos where you skip an entire cutscene, but it's dependent on the trigger. I don't really know where it is, but I'll show it when we get there. There's a few fun skips in the Lumos class. There's also a few places where I can drop into the abyss. So we might do that. Who knows?
Show off the abyss.
Yeah, it's a nice abyss. So.
I think this is the final class where you need to draw.
Yeah. So we're gonna learn how to draw a banana, basically. We had the onion, we had a flipendo, which is a swirl, and now we get a banana.
I just realized at Defense Against the Dark Arts, we're not learning anything.
We're learning
How to make light. And,
Oh wait, this is Defense. Oh, never mind.
The
I
other
felt
one is
like
potions
Snape.
class.
Yeah, potion stuff.
For in potions
My
class,
bad.
we make like a potion.
Yeah,
It almost sounds logical, right?
yeah, right.
We have to collect ingredients there. You actually need to collect them all, I think.
5 points for
It's
Gryffindor.
quite okay in terms of
Faster this time.
dialogue. I'm not 100% familiar with the English dialogue in terms of what's faster, what's not. In general, if the sentence is shorter and he stutters less, it's faster.
He has difficulty saying Potter. Always 3 P's.
Almost if it's in lore. I don't know what's happening on the chalkboard behind there. There's a rabbit on there. Never really looked at the texture. But I'm kind of curious what they're learning over there. So,
Follow me, Mr. Potter.
so Lumos illuminate, so we can make platforms appear basically by casting spells on a statue. It's used in a few puzzles, and it's kind of used a lot in Filch. But we'll get to that when we get to that, because it's the most fun but the hardest level. But if you cast on this statue, a nice platform appears. As you can see, it's not quite clear where the platform starts and where the platform ends. For this one, it's quite fun because you can just walk forward and not jump. Because I don't know where the platform is, but if it works, I guess. Got a few more flipendos coming up, a few more lumoses, and then a few more flipendos, a few more lumoses. It's not rocket science, it's Harry Potter.
Every time you cast on a statue, I think almost every time you need to walk backwards because it shows like an animation, a cutscene to the place where it lights up a bridge. And if you walk backwards every time, it's gonna speed that up.
Oh. No, this one you don't need to move backwards for, because the platforms spawn at a set rate. They made 4 platforms, we're gonna use 3 because why not? And the game also went silent in terms of music for no reason, which it does from time to time.
It likes to get awkward.
It likes to get awkward. Exactly. If you have nothing to say at some point, the game notices, and then it's like, oh, no music. Yeah. Okay, cool.
This weather, eh?
Well, the weather was quite bad getting here, actually.
Typical Dutch weather.
Typical Dutch weather. I just came home from London, and then
Lex.
No, but we got out of the plane and we're like, the weather was better in the Netherlands, and then the weather got worse when we got back. So it's my fault. I'm sorry about it.
No problem, man.
No problem. So basically, Wingardium Leviosa still exists. Just a stark reminder for everyone that we can still use this spell. You can forget as well quite soon again, and then it comes back after a little while. But it's not used that often. All the puzzle spells are kind of rare. It's just Flipendo that does everything.
A really cool trick is coming up with the Lumos, where you, just like at Forest, where you snipe the Flipendo cast, we try to snipe a statue who is across the room.
Yeah, so basically, because the hitboxes are a bit weird in this game, if we are close enough to this statue, we can cast all the way to the other side, because it thinks we're casting on this one.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
Is it the gargoyle statue?
Yeah.
The gargoyle, yeah.
It is.
Nice.
I don't know if we got any fans of Peeps right here. We can see him again, but we don't want to. So there's basically a bait challenge star coming up. It kind of looks tempting, but it's in the middle of a room. So it's kind of a mimic, actually. If you take it, you have to do a Peeps fight again. So if you get, you have to hit him 4 times again.
I think this is where Dark Souls got their inspiration from.
Yeah, exactly.
Gargoyles, mimics.
So we're going to use Lumos here for this platform. For this platform. But there's also another platform that's already there, but we didn't cast Lumos for yet. So we can skip a bit of the level. In the middle here, don't worry about it. I'm not going to jump into the abyss. Okay. There's another platform that is already spawned. So we're going to take that one. Yeah, you can take it away from us. We're going to play the level now, so it's basically just playing the level. Might be a little trick coming up, but we can explain it when we get there.
Okay, awesome, and I'm definitely going to let that Dark Souls comparison slide there. I'm not gonna just to remind people who are donating, we have prizes here at BSG Plus 2025. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of the amazing things that you can win should you donate. We have a Metal Gear Solid mug that's available as a prize. We have 10 game codes for Call to the Lamb. Don't know if you haven't played Call to the Lamb, it's a very fun game, so you'd be doing very well if you win one of those keys. We have 8 game keys available for Tanuki Sunset, and as our grand prize, we have other prizes as well, but as our grand prize, we have that absolutely amazing keyboard, mouse, and gaming headset from provided to us kindly by Aegon by AOC. That is an absolutely amazing prize. So exclamation prizes if you want to learn more about that, and of course, if you to get qualify for those prizes, your donations are all accumulative, but it's exclamation donate for more information. But yeah, many amazing things to be won. But as always, it's about doing the right thing, the good thing, and Mind is an incredible charity that we're raising money for here. So please do keep those donations coming.
Nice, thanks. So what we did there is, earlier was a little bit of a backwalk during a cutscene where you can move. One of the few cutscenes where you can actually move in the cutscene and actually have a bit of time saved. I saved a bit too much time there, so I still had to wait for the platform. But now we get like the scariest Lumos platform because I have no clue what I'm standing on, and I have no clue if I walk forward if I'm gonna die. This is also the end of the level. We got Quirrell again. He wants to talk to us. I don't want to talk to him, but I'm not familiar with his skip. You kind of want to hug the wall and jump over the tables, and there's a cutscene trigger at one of the candles, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you gotta hug the wall really closely to make it work. And
what we got coming up is a bit of chasing run. It's an annoying part because the cutscene moves you close to the railing and you have to steer around some of the walls, which can be a bit slow, but shouldn't matter that much. I find dungeons to be one of the fun levels in this game, since it's also playing the game a bit, but there's also some cool tricks with the moving blocks and how velocity works in this game. So if you jump off a moving object, which I tried to do earlier in the 2 spells just after Wingardium Leviosa, where I jumped and kind of failed. But if you jump from a moving block, you just keep some of the speed, so you can do some really cool corner jump with it. They're quite scary, but there's also books everywhere, so they're worth going for.
It's just, by the way, so weird. You're late for potions class, Potter. We just came out of Lumos class. What are you talking about?
He just doesn't
manage
like
your schedule better.
No, we're not fast enough. Snape's right. You always got to strive for better.
Speedrunning, yeah, he's right. But watching a little bit, this is why Snape is definitely evil.
He might be. Who knows?
He might be. I let it up to you guys to decide. Skip.
Yeah, it's not really an exciting skip. It's just a jump over a thing. So that's one of the ingredients we need. But
look what Snape did to us. Look. What the?
He just drops his students in the abyss. It's crazy.
Broken legs, everything.
They saw we like the abyss, so he made the abyss available. It's just he's a really nice guy.
Just made us drop a few foot down.
He wants us to explore the castle. He wants us to have fun. That's about it, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. It's a bit of flipendo casting here. I hope you like flipendo because this level has a lot of flipendo. It's also added into Hogwarts Legacy, I think, right? Flipendo as a spell.
Yeah, true.
There's no marks to the games, I guess.
Oh, it's not like that big of a spell like it is here.
Revelio, I think.
Revelio is the new thing, yeah.
Revelio is the flipendo. It's the new flipendo.
Our friends with flipendo's ended, yeah.
I hope we get to do flipendo a couple more times in this game, man.
Well, I got good news for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
And I'm sorry, I've just got to hop in because you've started something here now with the Dark Souls comparison. Somebody in chat has just said that Snape is Artorias confirmed. So, yeah, thanks for dragging my Dark Souls through them up with Harry Potter references.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really. I don't know much about Dark Souls, so I'm gonna. The couch knows.
Yeah, the Artorias comparison, I don't get it, but. The level felt maybe a little bit like Arnold Londo, but
so here
not
we
this,
got
but the previous. But
flying a bit further.
Love Dark Souls.
So this is a bit of a scary jump. You want to go for the cool threats, which you're gonna try, which is jumping around.
Whoa! You got it. Sick.
Oh, yo!
Oh no! What are you doing? Nay! My run!
There was the wrong order.
Yeah, that's the wrong order. Sorry. This is too much in the moment. But now we get to see the skip again, I guess, which is always good.
If you're gonna make it.
I'm not gonna clap this time.
No,
not even.
Silence. Just silent T-posing.
There's no music in this level either, so. Not even. You can also land on the... I'm not going to do this again. I know, my brain is still a bit foggy from waking up early, I guess.
Fair enough.
Safety book.
Yeah, I normally don't do the safety books, but...
I think we get the Bloody Baron now.
Yeah, so the Bloody Baron's interesting because his hitbox is like in his feet.
Yeah, it's on the ground while he's floating.
So we can just jump through him and it doesn't really matter. And we're gonna do it, I think, one more time or two more times. I'm not entirely sure, actually.
Depends if you die, then you're gonna do it infinite times.
Come on, man. Now you know I gotta do it.
Volatile, man.
Are you gonna do the trick here? Or
No,
just
no.
Okay.
There's a trick. I'm still convinced it's a glitch, and I'm not gonna do it because of that. We're doing glitchless now, but you can also drop the block on your head and have it bounce into the cage. But I'm not sure why it's allowed, actually. There's a few more things which I would consider a glitch that are in this game, which are allowed. I think it's mostly because it's hard to
hold forward, right?
Yeah. If you hold forward during this cutscene, which is also kind of a glitch, the blocks don't move, but people kind of notice it later because you're holding forward going into this cutscene already. So sometimes they didn't move, sometimes they did move, but people eventually figured out, okay, this is part of holding forward during this cutscene. I don't know if it counts as a glitch, but...
Usually these things, they go away and then they pop back up. You gotta wait for them, but they stick around now.
Yeah, so the jumps are really annoying if you do it that way. Got a few more jumps coming up. There's a really scary one further ahead, where you have to do another moving block jump, or at least jump on the moving block and get off as fast as possible, which has the tendency to go wrong. This jump I also die for no reason at, so I'm gonna do the safe route and do it slowly.
Nice. Pendo?
So you have to flipendo here and move onto this block and then jump through instantly, and that is kind of a tight timing. Otherwise, you have to wait. Did I do it?
Kind of far back, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that far back, right? It's near the block.
You could have skipped the save book, so it's good that you took the...
Yeah, save book, I think it's like half a second if you... Oh, what did it?
Wait.
Wait, what happens here?
You gotta wait until it's... Oh, you can
flipendo it again. Oh. Okay, interesting. Never known this. The more you know. I'm just gonna go for it one more time.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you slow down a bit because the block is moving the other direction, so the jump gets really tight. It's basically, I don't know how many pixels, but not that many.
Got a bloody bear in again.
Yeah, so he's gonna be around the corner, so we just jump through him again. Don't really care he's there. He doesn't really care he's there either, so... in any percent you can skip this entire room by brightness boosting to the other side, and we just have to wait for a platform to appear and move really slowly across the room to the other side. It's also another Lumos thing, so it's kind of scary with where you can stand. So any risks are over there. We got a fun level coming up after this one, the troll level, which is super glitchy. And we don't want to glitch. There's no positive glitch in it either. But the glitch is the geometry of levels is all messed up. So if you fall, you can fall through the floor at many points. It's basically you run Crash Bandicoot style towards the camera instead of away from it, which you typically do. But they probably just didn't figure out how to make that well.
I think we reached the end of potions.
Yep. So Snape still has to berate us because we're still not good enough for him.
True.
True. True, am I right? That's the last ingredient, and then we're back into the class. I'm actually not sure how this works. I think we fell further than we went up, but sure.
Why doesn't the bridge collapse when you go back to it?
You cannot be that angry at it. I didn't know you could get like not increments of 5 on points, but apparently you can. So we got 67 now.
I've ended the lesson without you, Potter. The other
Almost
students
nice.
are off to the Halloween feast. Join them if you must.
Sorry.
So now we get we have to find Hermione. So this is, if you have seen the movie, read the book, Hermione is has found the troll. Unfortunately for her, so we need to rescue her. It's quite an interesting boss fight, as in it's okay. Ron's stuck. Sometimes Ron gets stuck. It depends on version, I think, because and now he got stuck twice.
That's why
really
I say
happen.
Ron is a mythical creature.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He just has his own ways.
I agree.
He may be Danny Phantom. You don't know.
So the troll is running after us, and we have to run from it. I tried to take it a bit safe, and I hope I don't fall through the floor. I might still, but if that happens, we have to do the troll again. It's an amazing troll, so that's good.
This part's really fun because you see you gotta follow the beans, and the beans are color coded. So when you hit the pink one, you gotta jump.
Yeah, it's a bit faster to not follow the beans at some points, but the beans are a good guideline of where to go. And the beans are also a route where the floor is not like completely broken, so it's at least a safer route.
I think especially at the stairs you can get stuck.
Yeah, it's mostly the doorways. I think you can fall through the floor.
I think just as long as you're not jumping, you're usually fine.
No, I think it's walking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to this doorway like too much of an incline, then
Yeah.
it's kind of screwed up as well.
Nice, made it.
Yeah, we made it. I wasn't talking too much there because otherwise I might miss a jump.
Focusing. A lot of mythical creatures on the side over there. Just noticed.
What are they, Kees? Can
Okay.
you
What are
enlighten
they?
us?
We saw some Fluxies, some Evil Wings Club.
Evil Wings Clubbers.
Yeah.
This is a mountain troll.
Get some facts about the mountain troll.
Yeah, they're really big and they're not really smart. I think that's also
That's
kind
a
of their
thing, yeah.
trademark.
But this one is not a
They
fully
just like
grown one,
me.
right? So he's gonna pick up objects and throw them at Ron or me. I don't want him to do that, especially if he hits Ron. He loses concentration.
Ron might be the slowest caster ever. This Wingardium Leviosa takes so long.
Yeah, but he's just not that good, I guess. What you want to do here is snipe it when it's in his hand. That's the safest way. But it's also sometimes if you miss the timing, you get just kind of lost. So
gonna be even difficult at the end when he starts throwing everything at once. He goes really fast. Oh,
Yeah, that's happened when you miss. It was thrown at me, so it doesn't matter that much. But if you miss one, then you're kind of out of the rhythm and you have to do the actual game.
It was nice so far, but
You get to do
the end is the
flipendos a
hardest.
couple more times.
Throwing faster now.
He's not really throwing it at run yet. For some reason, the meta transforms into the toilet when you break it. I'm
Oh,
entirely sure.
here we
Okay,
go.
that's good.
Clean.
That's a good troll fight. Troll fight, I think, like at the end, the further on Ron is with his cast, the higher it gets in terms of how close it is.
Now we get the last Quidditch match.
Oh yeah, I've kind of forgotten about that one. I was already, in my head, we were already starting the next Filch fight. But
getting to the end game a little.
Yeah, now the game actually gets crazy. Filch is like a notorious run killer. Honestly, everything is a run killer in this game, but Filch is just extra bad. There's a few fun skips in there, which can be quite hard. There's some safe strats to take, which make it a little bit easier, but for the most part, if you get caught, you just spawn back and see a few more cutscenes. So.
Let's play Quidditch! A glint of gold? Is that the snitch? Oh, that was
Wait, I kind of lost it. No,
Here comes the Gryffindor Sinker!
The snitch is always the same route, so you know where he goes.
yeah. But if you miss, if you miss where it, so the hand thingy on the bottom of the screen is also RNG. You get 3 tries to catch a snitch, and then you have to follow it again. But sometimes if the hand opens, then you have to press right mouse button. But sometimes it just doesn't open, and you kind of have to hope it does when you press the button, which can make the snitch catching a bit slower. Yeah, this is just the cutscene, more lore, more of the movie, basically.
The cutscenes after the Quidditch match are always so long.
It's basically just, hey, we still have a story to tell, so I kind of get it in between the levels. Unfortunately, we cannot skip the cutscenes in this version. In Harry Potter 2, you're able to, I think, right?
Yeah. There are, I think, 2 unskippable ones, but they're not that long like this.
Yeah, this is just a lot of watching the Ron's face. Yeah. I was also distracted by Ron's face right there, just looking at us like a bit flabbergasted, I guess.
Don't know if you've watched From, but he reminded me of one of the smiley monsters. Came out at night.
With Norbert safely bundled up, Harry set
So, yeah, now the scary part starts. It's basically just a horror game. It's quite fun as well, because if you're on a carpet, Filch cannot hear you, and you're invisible. But if you walk on wood, he hears you. In debug mode, there's also a nice thing. I hear you on wood is the state in which he's in.
Yeah.
Oh, close.
I feel like Filch is every one of us when we're gonna get old. Like,
Who was that?
what's up, dog?
In the Dutch version, he's just yelling indringer all the time. But like really loud.
Intruder alert!
There's a Flipendo cast coming up here, and then there's another scary bit where we need to walk past Filch. There's a lot of parts where you almost get caught, and you kind of want to challenge him. This is one of them. You want to steer around him. But I hope that goes well, because it has a tendency not to. So anytime something changes in the level, Filch kind of just goes to investigate. So here you walk around him and...
Nice.
Yeah. I think now we got what we call in Dutch rondje van de zaak.
No, way later.
Almost, okay.
That's in the sneak too.
Yeah.
There's a lot more level to be played before we get there.
I keep mixing up.
This is just a book. Typically, if you take this book and you die at some point, honestly, your run is dead, so you might as well not take it. Which is basically all Filch.
It's just an awesome game to speedrun, guys. You have to speedrun. You just have to reset after you play it for an hour. No worries, man.
Don't worry about it. Fine. Doesn't hurt at all.
This room is I think the scariest part of Filch. I think we did the first part now, and then we're on to the second part, which might be even trickier.
Yeah, that's he's just going crazy. Don't mind them. We kind of there is a skip where you don't have to wait for him here. But this is like a little bit less scary. So basically, just a lot of things open up. Filch doesn't like us being here, but I want to be here. I might hear us here. No, he doesn't. That's good. Sometimes you just get caught there for no reason, and you kind of have to wonder what happens.
I think you're in the clear now, should be.
Yeah, he's a bit on a weird cycle sometimes from this version of the skip, so that might be a little bit scary. But like, you want him not to be able to get to the gate, but sometimes he's fast enough, which I think is going to happen in this cycle.
Yeah,
so we're going to have to wait for him to leave the gate. Typically, I would already start walking now, but I'm scared he's going to catch me, so I'm just going to take it a little bit safer. It's just a lot of walking around, going to the same steps of the level, opening up another corridor, and the cutscene showing you where they go, basically. There's also no music in this level. I just noticed.
The serenity of the
serenity of
just
the
an
fire.
amazing place.
Yeah.
No. Loving the surroundings.
Typically, yeah, it would be the Forbidden Library, but it's not. We're just going to the highest tower, right? To just drop off the dragons. I'm not kind of sure where we're supposed to be at this point. That's
the Forbidden Corridor.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird, right? That it's all this big. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense in the book or game sense, or the book or movie sense, but that's fine. Still a video game. Fire can float, by the way.
In the sky there.
Don't worry about it. That's okay. So now we're kind of in the clear in regards to Filch. Filch is chilling for the most part now.
Is Filch a chill guy?
No.
Oh.
He's the least chill guy I've ever met.
You heard it, everybody.
Even Quirrell chiller, right?
No way.
Yeah.
And over there, it's basically just a lot of Lumos platforms. So we were gonna see him again. I still don't know how they work. Don't worry about it. There's a few weird jumps you can do here. We're not gonna go for them, but the level might still mess you up because this ledge over here is messed up. You can only grab the right part. Don't worry, that's kind of a glitch. I'm not sure if it would invalidate the run, actually. I think it does. So you want to be a little bit more to the left in order to not have that happen, because it's a clip and we're not allowed to do clips. But it doesn't save any time if you don't use it to jump to the other side. So it doesn't matter that much in that regard for us.
It still feels weird that you're just trying to play the game, just trying to make sure it's glitchless.
That's the hardest part,
just part of the game,
yeah.
like not getting unintentional glitches.
Yep. Most of them are quite consistent, or at least the way they start is quite predictable. But some of them are just you can't really do anything about them.
Yeah, if you don't know about the glitches, it's kind of like a challenge run to not glitch.
Yeah, and the moderators are good at telling you what is a glitch and what isn't.
Yeah.
So if you submit a first run and you get a glitch, they'll tell you about it. This is already a bit of a practice for the next skip coming after this long cutscene. But we want to jump on a railing, and we need a hyper jump to do so. So we want to jump from a sloped edge to get onto the railing. And it also helps us skip a cutscene with, sorry about that one, with Peeves. Or at least we see Peeves, but we would see Peeves if we don't do this, which is, I think, not that long.
Clean.
And fast.
There we go. This cutscene, yeah, it's a really long one.
Walking backwards.
If you don't walk backwards in this one, it's like really big. I think it's like 20 seconds or something stupid. While the camera turns.
had arranged to collect the dragon.
Yeah, this cutscene doesn't make any sense at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no context to it. It's
Ron
also
was
really
already
short.
there.
Oh.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So you want to do a hyper jump on the ledge or on the side of the bridge. And you want to move past Filch, but you have like 0 time for it, so you have to be kind of fast to get it right.
Ah, nice.
So we want to cut the corner. This isn't a glitch, by the way. Don't worry about it. I can walk through walls. It doesn't matter. There's no there's no hitbox on that one. And Filch just kind of appears. He's magical like that, I think.
Do you have any Filch facts?
We got a rondje van de zaak.
Oh, rondje van de zaak. Very important.
Really important.
Round of the business.
Great translation.
Yeah. I think the sleep deprivation, maybe being annoyed, like running for an hour, we just always yell rondje van de zaak. It'll come up.
Yeah, so basically we can skip Filch here by just luring him again and then getting him stuck.
Rondje van de zaak.
So he's stuck on the bookcase now and we can walk past him.
Go all around the bookcase.
Yeah. Now we got a fun skip coming up, which is the bookcase skip. You have to steer pretty accurately. And you can use double inputs in this game. So if you use forwards, you can have 2 inputs per action. So basically we have two buttons to walk forward. Which means we accelerate just that tiny bit faster, which helps us to make this jump.
Oh, almost.
Almost. It's yes.
This is clap worthy if it succeeds.
Yeah, oh, clap.
Oh,
no.
The cat is close.
Yeah.
Oh, the cat is too close.
Yeah, that's no. We're gonna have to reset it there. If the cat, sometimes the cat gets into the area with the bench. Not much you can do about it. Except for
give up and
except for give up, yeah.
Or go around to do the normal route. But
yeah, the normal route, I don't even know what's.
Still don't know if there was the cat.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go.
We got it. Sick.
I might just go for a little bit of the safer route here, actually. I typically don't do that, but you can jump instantly around the balcony. But if you feel that, you have to do the same bookcase skip again. And the second time it isn't as exciting as the first time, so better not to.
wow.
Old Wilson style.
Wow.
Wow.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's
Yeah, so this is the...
James and Lily
You made a meme of this, right? Where you were #1 on the leaderboard?
Yeah.
right through the
Never happened.
No.
Sorry.
Mirror of Desire.
Yeah.
Never happens. Just like Harry's parents coming alive.
Jesus. No.
It went dark all of a sudden, yeah.
The mirror of Erised, said Professor Dumbledore.
Said Professor.
He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less.
So what's coming up is a bit of a scary thing where we have to dodge both Miss Norris and Filch. Especially Filch is scary. He kind of has a tendency to grab you, so we might have a bit where we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But we'll see what the game does, if the game is being nice.
But prepared for what?
If you could choose, would you pet Miss Norris?
I mean, Filch does all the time, right, in the cutscenes. So there we go.
It's still a cat.
Still a cat. This is a chill cat.
Look.
Tapping on his head.
They like this animation. They use it like 5 more times now. Not that much, but still.
Best animation.
The
cat works so hard.
Oh.
Nearly had his Nick is just standing there.
Menacingly. I'm gonna go for the safe book here as well, because another scary part. It's really out of your way at this point.
Yeah, this is for cowards. This one.
Whatever.
All the way back.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The chill book.
Chill book.
It is necessary.
He's gonna do it.
Gonna do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He jumped up there. Wow.
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 Only way out of
This is the final part of Filch.
gate.
Yeah, so the scariest part of the run is almost over, except for one more skip. It's gonna be a bit later. Quite a bit later. Just the challenges in between still. Intruder. Yeah, that's me.
Intruder.
I think the good thing about the American version, this can glitch really badly in the European one. And now you got wells, I think? Oh,
No,
just
you
the
got
platform.
yeah, you got buttons. Because I think it's the older version. Oh. But in the European version, Harry has the tendency to double cast. And if you double cast, the game kind of breaks. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, I have more room. Okay, now the cat is an unfortunate angle, but okay. That's okay. We just kind of want to dodge the cat and we kind of just want to dodge Filch. But the American version is a little bit different in that regard. So we do have to do this 4 times and not get caught. That's the idea, at least. Do I go for it?
Ooh, I don't know.
Just go for
I
the
think you have a
safe
good cycle. It might be worth it.
Or just go for it.
Oh, no, please don't. Oh, come on. Oh, the cat. No, come on.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we got it. Don't
Wasn't
worry,
even
don't
close,
worry.
come on.
He's professional. Come on, guys.
Oh,
And
according
that's
to
why
plan.
you shouldn't go for that in the marathon setting.
We're not done yet.
We're not. No, we're kind of done. No. It doesn't get that much more exciting. So Filch and Miss Norris are gonna block this door, but Filch is easily distracted. Wait, where's the cutscene?
I think you just have to walk forward.
Yeah, but the thing is on the left side. So there's Peeves again.
Jump scare.
Be banished for this.
You'll be banished.
He's super serious about this one. It's also quite a long cutscene, actually.
Oh, we got a donation.
Yeah, you can go through with a donation. I'm just gonna play the level a bit. So.
Absolutely. We have a €5 donation from Reek. No idea who that is. Definitely not sat like 4 foot away from me. Comes with a comment, and my God, I'm going to butcher this. Hello, it's my favourite Kirschnallers. Say what? I'm doing my best here. Say why is that some spells, Wingardium Leviosa, work when pronounced perfectly, but Harry just leapendos like he owns the place, and that's gone towards the secret stage incentive. So yes, thank you for that donation. Thank you not so much for those words that I couldn't pronounce very well. But if you do want to donate, !donate in chat. We are raising money for Mind, a nationwide organisation committed to preventing and helping people with mental health issues. All of your donations go directly towards that organisation, so it's an incredible cause we're raising money for here. Thank you everyone who has donated, but please, please, please do keep them coming in.
The elixir of life.
Thank you, Rick.
Nice. Another long cutscene. They like him to drop them in randomly. We're moving up to the end game, the end game. I still think of Filch as part of the end game, but now it's the actual end game in terms of the game itself. So we get Fluffy, yeah, Fluffy.
Yeah.
We get the plant. We have to catch some keys on a broomstick, and we have to play the weirdest version of chess I've ever seen.
And after that, potion skip.
It's potion skip. Oh dear, oh lord.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in London.
In London.
That tonight's the night. Let's go.
Okay. They just leave. This is normally a good pee break when you're doing the run. So I can't really remember this cutscene completely, honestly.
Definitely after Filch, some pressure releases after that.
You need the break.
Yeah.
Mental health break.
Very important.
Just being terrorized by Filch.
Come on, let's go.
Sometimes they're like a bit in the way. I don't think this book does anything, but let's grab it just to be.
Yeah, you can really die. I guess you can, but
so over
Fluffy
here,
is kind of free.
Yeah, Fluffy. So he has 3 heads. Duh. And we're gonna play a flute for him, but each head sleeps at a different timer. So we want to do the slowest first and the fastest last, so they don't wake up in between.
I don't think we should go in there.
We have to tank some hits sometimes. Depends a bit on how he bites. It's not that exciting.
We're right behind you.
Gonna play the flute.
Gotta play the flute. Harry is quite good at it. He's gonna play some real good tunes.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy. I'll try the flute.
It's randomized. Yeah, that's the slow one.
Do be careful.
So now it's basically RNG. Yeah, that's the fast one.
Yeah, gotta go slow, middle, fast. And then they all
fall asleep.
Fall asleep. Oh, that was close. Almost hit you.
It's the most exciting. Well, if you don't know what you're doing, it's a hard boss fight. Otherwise, it's just kind of just chilling.
A little RNG on where you start.
Yeah.
Gotta start at the slowest, which worked.
No, I don't.
Right. See you in a minute. I hope.
Ron just goes in for no reason. So there's a few plants we have to cast like the last instance of Incendio on, which we haven't used for like an eternity. Just the Incendio level, and then we just don't use it anymore.
Don't think we use Wingardium Leviosa anymore.
No.
I just hope we get to use Flipendo once more. At least once more.
Flipendo is not in this game anymore. I'm sorry. No, it's just.
No.
So we just want to. Oh. This level does weird things.
Just spamming.
Yeah, we just want to move him down, but not cast at the. Or are they even tentacles?
Yeah, sort of. I think. Incendio, 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 Incendio. Somebody sampled this.
Just added beat, yeah.
That was close, Harry.
This way, Harry.
Okay,
on to the keys.
Yeah, this is an annoying part. We have a flying key we have to catch.
The Quidditch part, the broomstick part.
It's also the same color as Snitch is in Quidditch, so that helps at least. You're trained to follow that color, and you get to do it again.
Good luck, Harry.
Because the sound of the setup here is so good, this is the first time I'm actually hearing the piano music in this game. But maybe it's just that my setup sucks.
Turn around. Oh.
Yeah. I hope they could get it actually there. But
then it goes up and then it goes down again. And I have no idea what it goes. It is.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have no idea what it goes either.
We're also almost. Oh.
Time loss.
Yeah. No, it's part of the glitch. Yeah.
I'm not sure where it goes. It should be like full at this point, so bear with me. Ron and Hermione just chilling. Not putting in any effort at this point.
Here we go.
And
it's just bad RNG.
No, really bad RNG.
My run.
Yeah.
And we got it.
Now we got okay-ish RNG.
Don't clap.
Onto chess.
Onto chess. Yeah, chess is gonna explain itself or not. And I have no clue what's happening. The pieces just attack each other and you just move through.
If you have a really good rating in chess, it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you need to be
got an ELO above 2000. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I was about to say 1600, but
no, 2000, man.
2000,
at least.
At least. Jeez. But like Vida Elo or chess.com Elo?
I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying random stuff. I'm just trying to be annoying.
Okay.
Or you're off your game.
I don't have a Vida Elo, and I'm not good at chess in general, so...
no save book?
No save, no, there's
Didn't
nothing.
know you were chill like that.
This is kind of impossible to fail.
Kinda.
I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
I've never seen
I
it.
filled it once.
Actually?
Harry,
Yeah, you have.
be
Yeah.
careful
I
and
feel
avoid
it
the
probably
pieces.
once as well.
They all move
I
one square at a
panicked.
time.
You
All
went to
the
the wrong square?
Yeah.
In order to
Then
get
just wanted to
across
figure
that
out,
bridge.
like, maybe I can do this
Walk
to
onto the
repair it.
map,
And
Harry,
like,
to start the game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, to fix it.
oh, you're there, like.
Were we? So the pieces just attack each other one square apart from each other. If you get too close and they attack you,
Love the little pawn animation, just like a tentacles. And
stuff is happening. I don't know.
I'm not getting closer.
I'm not good enough at chess for this.
we got a donation, I think.
Yeah, that's a good time to read the donation. What this is happening, I don't know.
Okay, we have €5 from the real and legit Kapitein Cactus.
No way.
No.
I'm just going to read this as it is. I'm loving this game. I, the narrator, think this game reminds me a lot of Dark Souls. Miss Norris is like Sif. Thank you for that donation. I suppose I have to endorse it really now. Yeah. Harry Potter as good as, if not better than Dark Souls. Thank you for that donation. Please keep them coming in.
Okay, now the fun part starts.
Yeah.
Potion skip.
Potion skip.
I'm just gonna fill this one day.
No, you gotta get this. If he fails, it's like a 30 seconds.
Maybe
I
more.
do over.
Could be a minute.
Yeah.
I can also show the cutscene.
No.
Like the mini game. So it's basically I don't know what it's called in English. Balletje. You basically have to track where the potion is going, but you have to do it like 70 times if you don't do the skip. There's another hyper jump coming up, so except it's on a stair and it's over some flames that instantly kill you. The cutscene's not that long actually, right? Or it's shorter than I can remember at least. It feels like an eternity if you.
€10.
No, wait
Wait,
for
the
the
potion
donation.
skip.
Wait,
No,
wait.
Oh.
Yo, we got it!
First
try.
Yeah, that's potion skip.
Donation time, baby.
Yeah, donation time.
Thank you. We have €10 from, my God, I'm going to butcher this. Special, ja?
Speciaaltje, nooit.
Say that again?
Speciaaltje.
Yeah, that. This one is for my two favourite couch potatoes, Cactus and Kees. Thank you for that donation. Do not forget, people, we do have a whole bunch of new donation incentives open, so please do. I know sometimes it's easy to forget sometimes when you're making a donation. Do not forget, though, that we do have a whole bunch of incentives. We still have, I think, the Yoshi Story, Yoshi Color incentive still open. That'll be happening today at around 2 o'clock-ish. So, yeah, thank you, everyone who has donated. It's an incredible cause of raising money for it, and it's all massively appreciated. But back to Dark Souls.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
We're almost at the end of the game.
The Dark Souls level, the actual boss fight.
The Dark Souls. Oh no, is it glitching? No, it's not. Okay. Sometimes these blocks, if you get too close, they start to glitch. Okay, that might glitch now. No, it doesn't. Basically, this is a battle of flipendos. Pearl is also doing flipendos at the same time as we. Oh, this looks glitched.
It looks like halfway.
Yeah, I've never seen it at that point. Okay, this thing is entirely glitched. Don't worry about it. It's still glitchless. We're winning the battle of flipendos at this point, but sometimes he doesn't do flipendo, but he just tries to kill you, which is fun. And he goes full machine gun, which he's doing now.
He's spamming.
And if he skill issue.
Here we go.
Okay, that's good. So we're moving on to the last boss fight.
Time ends when I think his HP bar is 0.
Yeah, that's it. So you want to collect frogs here. Depending on how many times you have tanked his death spell, you are quite low.
Final donation of
final
the game?
donation? Oh my
Maybe
God.
final donation.
Yeah.
Maybe final donation?
Okay, we have €5 from World Champ Walter, who says, I thoroughly enjoyed the speedrunning, guys. Time flew by just like all the Dark Souls references flew over my head. Have a great trip home and see you soon when you're going to teach me the speedrun. Happy Pokemon Day, everyone, and clapping for Potion Skip right now. Thank you for that donation, and yeah, let's see how Dark Souls ends, I guess.
Yeah. Did you know when you fight Gwyn?
No,
in Dark Souls? Yeah, in Dark Souls. This is like Gwyn, but I think in Norwegian it's a reference to white. And the theme song of Gwyn is also played on only the white keys of the piano.
Oh, that's cool.
Little fact, mythical fact about
Mythical
Gwyn.
Dark Souls fact.
We're fighting Gwyn.
Oh, that was scary actually.
Could I position him? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we kind of want to lure him to the mirror and have him kill himself because
Yeah.
we don't know any spells.
He shoots in the mirror and then it shoots back. Apparently that's how the mirror works.
Yeah,
Strong mirror.
it's a mirror, I guess. I can see it. I can see the vision.
Going really cleanly so far.
It's quite a scary fight. We're gonna do it scary as well in terms of we're gonna tank a couple of. Oh, he's now moving a bit to the wrong side. Okay, now.
No.
Now we're kind of stuck. Okay, now we have to do it a bit
Safer.
safer. So I have to move back to a pillar again. This is actually uncharted territory. Okay, oh, that's interesting. That moves over.
Whoa,
wait, where is he
whoa.
moving?
No!
We might have to do it again. No, it's okay. If the cycle fails, it's like I don't know where he goes even. Typically, you want to lure him to stand at different points, which he didn't want to do at this point. Typically, if Harry walks towards him, he sometimes moves back, he sometimes moves forward. It's kind of there's a science behind it, basically. He's still, I have the stone still.
The stone.
Give me the stone.
It's still like...
We're still within estimate, so that's good.
Yeah, we were like 20 seconds away from finishing. So I think we got...
We got time, yeah.
He's bald, no.
Oh no! Who would have known? Potter.
Well, just whilst we're watching this cutscene, we definitely haven't seen before. Just like to remind everyone of what's coming up on the schedule. Coming up next, we have Dr. Mario, levels 0 to 20. Definitely looking forward to that run. We have Donkey Kong Country Returns. We have a Return to Sanity with Goat Simulator 3. And then we have Yoshi's Story, which, as I mentioned earlier, the donation incentive for the Yoshi Color is still open. So please do keep your donations coming in. But let's see how this actually ends.
Oh. I'm really looking forward to Goat Simulator.
Yep.
Please hit yourself.
Sweet.
He's not inclined to hit himself at this point.
Oh.
Wait, what? What's the wind mirror doing?
Verteld.
Now he hits himself. Okay, that's good. Now we're in a little bit back into what actually is supposed to happen. Oh, he doesn't get scared anymore.
Oh.
Now he gets stuck. Okay. He does different things than he's supposed to, which is interesting. I cannot tank another hit.
Move to the... Yeah. He took a hit, right? You can go to the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
Oh shit.
out.
Shit.
No.
Wait, I can cast Flipenda on him.
Okay.
Okay, it's not going according to plan, but it's okay.
1 or 2 hits?
As long as he finished before 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Do you need to get behind a stone?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because of those things. Oh, no! Whoa! This is such a weird run.
It is a really weird fight. I think I can tank one, no?
Oh, don't risk it, bro.
No.
Oh!
Oh, you got it.
That's what you're actually supposed to do. So we have to tank the hits and then we can move them
Yeah, we
back.
got it.
Time.
I kind of have to show the actual strat, otherwise, otherwise it starts to look weird, no? But no, if you tank that hit, you keep tanking the hit, and if you're at full health bar, you exactly end at 1 HP, which is kind of running since it's HP 1. But now we get basically the end of the game. Still no color, we cannot afford that one. There's a little nice cutscene at the end, but That's basically Harry Potter 1 Glitchless.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. What were your thoughts, Cactus?
It was nice.
I loved the potion skip first try. It was amazing.
Yeah,
And then die at Voldemort for no reason, and then almost do it again.
Yeah.
The most important skips, I think you managed really well.
Yeah, not the new snail skip, which is quite cool. But oh well. But indeed, yeah, the skips are
The
went quite
important
well.
ones you nailed.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to try this game, just look it up at speedrun.com, and there's an entire guide on how to install the game. The installer doesn't really work all the time, so it might take a few tries to install it. We were struggling ourselves yesterday evening, quite, I think, about around 1 a.m. still to get it working on a laptop. Eventually decided to just take my PC because we're going by car. But the game is really fun. It's patched already. There's a lot of resources on how to learn the game. There's a really good Glitchless guide, a really good 90% guide, and it's a really fun community. So if you want to get into Harry Potter running, or you want to complete your childhood and finish this game at Voldemort, then I would recommend playing it.
Voldemort is definitely Dark Souls level.
True.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Link, for that. But we're moving on. I am not letting that stand. We are going to take a brief intermission. We'll be back with it's an interview, actually, for Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is the end of my hosting shift and, in fact, my official kind of involvement with BSG. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to just say thank you to everyone at BSG for having me. It has been a blast, and I look forward to seeing you again at some point in the future. But yes, let's have a quick break, and we'll be back with an interview for Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Woo! Thank you, Mike.